3 days until school actually starts, but 8 more days until the 21st, which is when my in-person session starts. So I'd go in school in person because I'm craving that. Like, I don't care if it's only 2 days of the week we can go in person. I don't care. You know, we're all doing this for safety, but also I'm just happy that we can. I want to see people, obviously, but I know most people, so I'll be very happy to see some familiar faces that I haven't seen in so long. Yeah, especially my favorite teacher. I'm really excited to see. I don't even know how to start this, seriously. Hey guys, it's me, Kat, here again after 3 months. Again.
1, 2, 3.
Why can I say the most perfect thing when the camera's not on? Oh my god, what the mess. Hey guys, it's Kat. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to, probably welcome back because I've been very much MIA for 3.5 months, and I sincerely apologize for that. It probably would have not been too bad if I said that I was gonna be gone, but I just poof, vanished. Apologize again. So I'm here to give a little update, just all updates of like run down what's been happening, kind of like a vlog style video. Also, I'll give you some updates of because I'm filming it in here right now. Well, I'm here filming here and finding a good time because my mom's gonna be gone until 3 and it's already like what, almost 2 o'clock, so I'm gonna film this here and before I can give you all a overview of my new bedroom, just all the things, because I'm trying to remember where we left off. I looked back at the latest video. Just giving some updates and rundown of what's been happening for the past 3 months and giving you an overview of what's going to be happening with my channel. So yeah. Okay, so how should I start? I don't even know where to start. First of all, I'm going to say that the reason why I haven't been filming has not a lot to do with the energy of or things with the actual YouTube environment. It has nothing to do with that. Y'all are very amazing. I've been receiving comments still since I've been gone, and I'm blown away with that. I really appreciate it. I only need 1 more for 200 subscribers, and oh my god, thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. I haven't been posting because it's just been crazy, and I think that's all understandable. 2020 has just been a crazy year for most of us, and we all know that it's been just insane, and so I haven't been motivated to film. I've been filming things. I've been filming a lot of little things on like Instagram, Snapchat. By the way, my Instagram is in my intro, and I will link it and all this stuff. You can follow me on Instagram because I post a lot more on there, or not even on Instagram. I've been doing a lot on Snapchat, but I don't give out my Snapchat, and I apologize for that. Maybe I'll do like I just started thinking about that, about getting just a YouTube Snapchat. Let me know what you think of that. Just an idea, but because I have been filming a lot of things, I just haven't been motivated to just make a whole YouTube video, and I guess the main thing was editing. Like, it's very hard to get motivated to edit sometimes, based on, especially because I've been doing school and there's just a lot of work to be done, and I've always been trying to be overachievers of getting most of my work done, and I guess it's just editing is just my big thing, and I don't have anyone to edit for me. I'm editing myself. I edit all my videos myself, and not that there's something wrong with having someone edit for you. I'll be more than happy to have someone to help me out. That would be great. But, you know, I just like having it done my way. It's like, I know. I'm the only one who will know the way I like my videos to be styled. So there you go. And maybe in the future I can have someone to help me out if they would want to and things like that. But yeah. Anyway, so here's a little rundown of my months, I guess you would say, what have been occurring in this whole school situation, because I've been receiving comments of how's school going with this 2020 situation, and as you probably saw in the beginning of the video, it was a flashback of what I was saying in my very latest video of how school was going to work, and I was all about school basically, just like what's going to happen. And let's just say that did not end up happening. And just, oh my God, it was so different than we all expected. It just flipped. It changed in like 2.5 seconds. Right after that video I posted, it was on August, 12th or 13th. The next day we find out, not even the next day, I upload the video in the evening, I get messages and emails that school is done. We're doing school all online for the very first semester, all online. There's no in-person action. And I thought we were going to have in-person, and I was just devastated, and I was so hopeful, so excited knowing that I was going to be in person. But not even an hour after I posted that video to YouTube, I found out that it's going to be all online. So as you may remember, we were going to do this whole okay, garbage truck, I'm trying to film. Oh my God, what is it called? I'm trying to think of, it's not in person, it's not remote. What is that thing called we were going to do? And we are hybrid. Oh my God, just remembered. Okay, hybrid. You're gonna do the hybrid schedule where everyone has a letter, and it's 50% of the population, which is group A and group B. So everyone has a letter, and we're going into school per day. So group A got Monday, Thursday, group B, Tuesday, Friday. We were going to do that. It was all set up, as you may remember me talking about. I was so excited. It was a whole thing. And then we find out that, well, just kidding, we're not doing that anymore. Sorry, but it's just not gonna happen. Safety, it's getting too bad. And I'm like, oh, great. I was so excited. They flipped all the way, all remote, just for the whole fall season of the school year. I started crying and I was very upset. Mainly, the reason I was really, really sad is because you probably can guess, I really wanted to see people. I'm a people person. I love seeing people. It makes me so, so happy. And especially my favorite people, like my favorite teacher. You guys probably don't even know her name. I've talked about her a lot, but I've never actually said her name before. I didn't know if that was okay, but I guess I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But yeah, her first name is Hope, and her last name is Mayer/Spangler. Well, her old last name was Spangler, and then she got married while I was still in her in the year of when I was a freshman in high school. I'm saying that it was such a long time ago, which I don't know if that was considered a long time. I guess. I don't know. So her new last name is Mayer, and so I call her Spangler. I can't call her anything else. She'll always be Mrs. Spangler to me because that's who I met even before. So yeah, even though I love the last name Mayer a lot so much, but I just call her Spangler. Now you guys know who she is in a way. So I'm not even kidding. I can literally talk about her so much. She's just so amazing. She's done so much for me, and just as a teacher and just a human in general, and I love her so much, and I'm always going to be there for her, and I have this I love her so much. So I'm just so happy and so grateful that I was able to create such a close bond with her, and just so happy with that. And anyway, yeah, I'm already going on a big rampage, but I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more about that anyway. But yeah, carrying on from when I got the email, and I checked the email from school, and yeah, it was at 9 o'clock at night too. So I was wow, okay, all right. And so we started off the school year all remotely, and it wasn't bad at all. It was okay. It was good, but at the exact same time, we were doing renovations of the house, and we were doing construction, and we had to rip off all the floors in the living room. That's another thing we did. We changed the floors, and so I had to start my very first day of school all remotely in the hallway, in the lobby of the building that I live in, and I just had to ignore all the loud noises. It was so loud. I figured that out. So that's another fun thing. I think my mother just texted me. 1 second. Back. Okay guys, change of scenery because my mom just got home, and so I'm going to be filming in here because I still can't go in my room until I can show you all my bigger view of the room. Anyway, so continuing on. So yeah, I had to do school while the construction was happening, so it was very interesting. It wasn't bad, it was just kind of overwhelming and stressful because there's just a lot happening at the exact same time. And then, so, I don't know, I'm trying to think what other things were happening. We're starting school, meeting the teachers through online, and it was weird. It was a weird experience, I'll be honest. I wasn't able to connect like I usually can with teachers and people in general, and just, So it was weird, and I didn't realize how weird it was until I got back into person, which I'll get to that too. It was an odd experience, but it was managing. It was pretty good, you know, things were pretty good. And I found out my best friend Jordan, which is the other person I was talking about, who is literally my best friend and the person who I just feel so close to, I can really be myself with. He messaged me while we were actually doing online, because we were all like, all of our friends are just group chatting, texting while we're doing this whole first few days of school. He messaged me telling me like, oh my god, I have Miss Spangler, which, oh my god, made me so happy. So he has her for Algebra 1 like I did last year, since he didn't take Algebra 1 last year. It's a whole thing, but yeah, basically that's another thing that made me very happy. I'm just trying to think of like what the beginning of the school looked like a lot of construction, a lot of meet the teachers, a lot of just introductionary things, and then I think it was the second day of school, I received an email from Miss Spangler, which was so sweet. She just reached out to me and just like say how are you, and just all the things, and so ever since that day we just kept emailing each other. So yeah, that was awesome, just emailing with her back and forth. Just another thing that just kind of brightened up my weeks, my days, because I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't easy. This online school stuff was not that easy, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad because of those reasons that I just mentioned, but you know, just it wasn't easy, like I've said. So you know, just continued through August like that, of all the things I just mentioned, just kind of, you know, it wasn't too bad, but really getting into the education purpose, just actually learning things, starting to get into the system, and some classes were quicker than other classes, you know, it was cool, it was great. So that was majority of like August, just kind of doing things all online, still not really sure when we're gonna go back, so that was like the big thing with August. Y'all, I just realized it's 4 months, not 3. I've been gone for 4 months, because I wasn't counting November in my head for some reason. I don't know. But anyway, September rolls around, and everything's pretty much the same. Still keeping in with like the school updates with emails of what's happening, is the same as keeping in touch with emails with Miss Spangler. What other things? Just like things like that, still the same. And then one email in particular came out one day in the beginning of September, and it was like, we're going to start to bring back the population, 25% of the population. So instead of 2 groups, there's going to be 4 groups, and 1 group that's E group, which I'll get to in a minute. So basically, it was going to be starting. We're going to start bringing people back on the week of October 5th. And I was so excited. And maybe it wasn't the beginning of September, it was the mid of September. So they're like, we're going to start this. We don't know how it's going to work, but we're going to start to make an action of something that we're going to make it happen. We're just going to start to, it's October 5th through October 9th is the first week that each letter has each day. So there's A, B, C, D. 4 groups. I'm in group D, the same, and I got really excited because I found out I'm in the same group as Jordan in group D, so that was great. So yeah, it was going to be first week, October 5th through October 9th, and I was so excited. I was just, that kind of made me even more motivated to continue, to not give up, and just like, okay, we're going to make this happen. It's going to happen. And so before that, it's getting towards the end of September. It's September 20th, I think, or no, September 18th or 19th we find out. So we find out that there is going to be a school drive-by to get some things like your planner book, your IDs, your things. So I'm like, oh wow, this is making it surreal. We're actually getting our stuff now. Like, I'm getting really excited. But the best part is, it's gonna be like, they said, oh, it's a drive-by, but I live close to the school, so I was like, well, how about I walk? You know, I feel like something's telling me I should walk there, because I feel like it's gonna be more fun if I walk. And that's a possibility. So I was like, okay, we're gonna walk to the school. And then another thing hits me. I'm like, I don't know who's gonna be there, but then I heard that there's gonna be a lot of teachers there. You can probably know where I'm getting to. And so I was like, okay, there's gonna be a lot of teachers. I'm gonna email Miss Spangler, ask her if she's gonna be there. And she was gonna be there, and she was there. And she said she was going to come, and she told me that we were excited to see each other, and I was like, finally, I'll get to see her. And I'm like, so excited. And I was just like, oh my god, after how long? Since March to September? It's been a while. I want to see her, and I'm so excited. I was so excited. And oh my god, the 23rd, it was Wednesday, the 23rd, that was gonna be happening. And so the time comes, and I'm just so excited. The morning of when I wake up, I'm just so excited. I'm like literally limit. I'm just like, I'm going crazy. There's exactly 3 hours, 180 minutes, and 10,800 seconds until I see home. I'm just like, this is happening. And so my mom and I get ready to go, and we get there, and so we got there a little earlier, but it was like so cool to see everyone. They're like, our school mascot was there all dressed up already. And we're waiting since it was like, I think she said she'll be there at 3, and then we came there at like 2:50 based on like when we walked. So I'm just like, we're waiting out there, and just like, I told a teacher, I'm like, hey, can you like let her know where we are, where we're at, if you see her? And she's like, yeah, definitely. She was very sweet, the other teacher. I don't remember who she was, but she was one of the teachers. And so I'm like, okay. And so my mom and I were sitting and waiting. After we got all of our stuff together, they were passing out IDs, lanyards, notebook, like the planner, mask. They give us a school mask, which was really nice. We're still waiting for her to come, and so then my mom says she thinks she sees her, and she's like walking down like ahead, like she keeps walking straight. And so I think she saw my mom right away, because I was like sitting on the ground behind her kind of in a way, like waiting there. So I saw her, and she's like walking towards the direction. I'm like, I literally lose it, and I was like, I don't know if I could give her a hug, but she's like, no, it's perfectly fine, give me a hug. I'm like, oh my god, I was literally so happy. I finally saw her, and it was just such an amazing experience just seeing her. After a while, we talked for quite some time, just stood there at the end of the like street parking lot while the cars were still going. We're just talking. It was just, oh my god, it was so amazing. We saw some other people that I haven't seen in a while, but it was really awesome, very sweet, just like seeing her again and just updating each other and like everything, and just, it was really awesome. Very like, just, oh, it was it brightened up my whole probably month, I don't even know. So yeah, it just like, even that now, it was like really exciting that I got to see her. And so then it gets closer, it's even closer to October 5th, and so I did the week of October 5th through October 9th. And so October 9th, Friday was my day, and except for Wednesday, because I think I've known, or maybe like you might know because most schools are doing this, that Wednesday is at home day for everyone no matter what they do. So Friday was my day, Group D, I was in Group D, and so that was great. I was so excited. It was like this first official day of school. I met up with my therapist there, my orientation, I've talked about who they were like in my previous vlog, actually, I think so. So they like were with me, worked through all like where to go, where my classes were, my schedule, which I got it surprisingly much quickly than I expected, now that I think about it. But so yeah, that happened. I got to meet some of my teachers. Some of them I didn't meet in person because based on when they pulled me out. So that was awesome. I'm like kind of just, you basically get into the class, you kind of get to like introducing games. Like, I laughed so hard that day. I felt so happy. Oh my god, that day was one of the best days ever. Oh my god, that's how you know like where I'm meant to be and what makes me the happiest. And so another reason obviously I was so excited about this day was because I was gonna see Miss Fangler again. I was like, oh my god, finally, yay, awesome, great, you know? But I found out while being in one of my classes, so we had like some time to ourselves, and so I was looking through my phone, I think it was during period 4-5, and I looked at my email, and I received an email from Miss Fangler like in the evening. I'm like, bruh, from Thursday night, and I obviously just saw it during Friday. I'm like, oh my, that was so sweet, she did not have to do that. And so she was basically telling me that she wasn't going to be there, but she hopes to see me soon, and told me to continue to be positive and stuff like that, and just because she was going to be out of town or something like that. So I was like, okay, that's okay. And the fact that she emailed me was very sweet. It made me very happy. And so I will see her like later in the days. And so my original thought was that I wasn't going to be back at school since like the end of the month, which is going to be kind of a bummer, because basically the way they were going to do it was each week has a letter, I think that's how it was. I don't quite remember. So I was like, okay, that's okay. So each letter comes for a week, but I'll have to wait until like next week, like two or 3 weeks, but that's okay. I'll wait. It's all right. It'll be worth it. But then we found out that people were trying to put me in Group E, which is where like most of the kids who are either special needs or just need extra help or just things like that, which for me, those were 2 of the cases. So basically, I was talking with my orientation therapist, I think on like a Zoom call once, and she told me like Group E would be like a really great plan. And then I got an email from my case manager telling me that I am in Group E. And so that was great. I was so shocked. I'm like, wow, thank you. So Group E, I would go to school every single day except for Wednesday, no matter, like, remember, Wednesdays, no matter what, you were at home. So I went to school every single day. And so the week of October 12th, I was starting off to be all in person, and I've been in person ever since to now, which is December 21st now is when I'm filming this. So I've been very much in person every single day, which I'm so grateful for. This schedule next semester is going to be changing completely, but I'll probably get to that when the time comes. So, but yeah. And I found out that I was group E before Friday, the 9th, by the way, just as a heads up, because that was a little confusing, but yeah, so that was great. I was basically all in person. October was great, nothing new, just casual Halloween. I didn't really do much for Halloween. I went to my friend's house, and me and Jordan went, so it was great. We hung out for Halloween. What else? So, and then November was Thanksgiving, obviously, and that was the month where I dyed my hair. For the first time, I dyed my hair, and I don't know if you can really see it, even in this lighting, but the coloring's probably wearing off, but I still have all the purple streaks from, so this is the few days before Thanksgiving. I went to my local family friend who I've known for a very long time, who actually owns a beauty salon in, a little down the road, and so she did my hair with like purple streaks. We're gonna do purple ends, but then we're just like, it's much easier doing this, so we're like, okay, let's do purple streaks. And then a few weeks after, my mom's like, let's just color my hair purple like ends ourselves and see what happens, because I really wanted purple ends. So it worked. We got purple hair dye and it worked really well. Added some just coloring to it, and I had purple hair for quite some time now. It finally washed off. We're gonna probably do that again in like the beginning of January before I go back to school. So yeah, it was pretty great. I'm trying to think what else happened. So basically, since I was in group E, I was at school every single day, and I knew that even before, when I was emailing with Miss Fingler before, she was like, it would be so great if you can come and visit as soon as we start in person. So I've done that multiple times. I've visited her. I mainly did math riddles on her, which was really fun, and I actually did that on Thursday, the day before the last day of school, before break. And so just kind of those things. I'm kind of what is that word? Reinvesting? I don't know. I'm just trying to like, not vent, but like go over like the great memories, because just in case, like, I don't know how next semester is going to be. Like, there's no like for full-blown promises of what's going to happen. I've learned that schedule changes like crazy, just things change, so I'm just kind of someone tell me how to pronounce that word. But yeah, I think you might know what I'm trying to say. You might not, but I'm sorry. But mainly what I've been doing is my bus comes to school every single morning, like very early in the morning. School starts at 8. My bus comes at 7:28 to school in the building, and they let us in at 7:30. So that's just your a little idea. And it's been pretty great actually being here early. And so what I've been doing is I've been going in the first floor hallway, just kind of chilling there, because that's, I feel like, where I've always been in the mornings last year. So it's kind of my place where I usually go. But also I've noticed that like every single morning I would chill, and then I noticed that I would get to say hi to some teachers from last year, especially Miss Spangler. So she would come to school every single morning. I would see her, and it would just be my highlight of the morning every single day, and just seeing her, and just like it was pretty great. So I kind of in a way felt her, like I felt like I could see her every single day, and which I did. So I saw her every single morning, which was great, and it was so fun. Winter break for us it started on the 18th, was our last day. This whole like school thing was pretty great, being in person every single day, and I'm very grateful for that, and I'm just very happy that I was able to do that. I don't know how it's going to be next semester, we'll see, but I talked to my KISS manager again, and she's so sweet, she's awesome, and she's told me that anything happens, she'll try her very best to put me in group E again, which would be great. But now, as far as I know, next semester is going to be 50% of the population. It's obviously a different schedule. We're going to try to have lunch. I'm not going to like go ahead, because I feel like I've noticed that if I get my expectations too high, then I get very disappointed. But if I keep my expectations not very high, so kind of low, I won't be disappointed as much. So that's kind of what I've been trying to do. And so basically, yeah, that's going to be kind of how it's going to be it. Like, the last day was Friday. I tried to, like, it was really kind of sad too, because one of my class, which was 9th period, what was that? Central Technology class. I love that class. I'm not gonna have it next semester, sadly. That teacher is amazing in that class. She's amazing. Like, she is such a positive person, and just, she's a great teacher. So I will definitely miss her next semester. So yeah, it was the last day before break, and just kind of like getting some Christmas goodies to people. I got swinging their little Christmas cookie. There was like a little angel cookie, and I was like, thought it was perfect because it had the angel wings, and that symbolized hope, and just angels and things like that symbolized hope and stuff, especially in my family. And so I thought it was perfect. Her first name's Hope, and just she was obviously a big, hopeful, positive person in my life and always. And so that was great. Give her that, and just things like that. And also that same day I was able to, she teaches, actually was single teachers with another teacher that I had last year. They still both teach the same period and like they did last year. So I was like, I want to say hi to the teacher, and turns out she was in online because some teachers do that. So I was like, maybe I'll just stop by. She said, just stop by and say hi to the computer screen. I'm sure that'd be great. And so I'm like, okay. So that happened. That was great. What other things happened? We were in my physics class, played a game of Uno, which was great. Uno is my go-to game. I think you guys may know that based on previous videos. We played Uno in one of my classes, watched a movie in my English class. It was just like a good wrap-up day. So yeah, that was kind of like my little overview of my few months. Now I'm gonna show you all my room, and I have this. I also got this. My dad randomly brought this, and he it's a little mini tripod. I call it the little vlogging tripod because I don't want to take my big one everywhere, so I'll just take this everywhere. It's nice little, it has a light, and it's actually really bright. Don't mind the Scrooge costume. We're gonna dress up as things for Christmas, so I'm not gonna show you my costume yet, but I will. And will. So we're in here. Oh, and by the way, oh god, okay, that hurt. Okay, you might know from my latest video, my room was a darker purple. We lightened it up because we all thought that it was a much lighter needed color, and it was just really great, so I actually really liked it. So yeah. So here we are with the flooring, and then there's the door. We got a new door, actually. You can't really tell because the thing is still on it, but it's like a squared pattern type door. It used to be different, like I don't know, you guys probably don't really care, but it's just door handles, and that's how it looks like. So we used to have posters on there, but I moved them, which you'll see in a minute. So kind of like here, and that's the color of it. You guys can't really tell. It's a little much lighter, but I really love it. So yeah, there you can kind of see it. So we got that, and pan around the room type thing. I'm not doing like a full room tour. I might do that at some point, but got the clock there. We got that clock. We got posters that are actually now there, which used to be on the door, and I moved them here. Little area. We got my Christmas tree, window. We got the beautiful purple rugs, bed, which the pillows are supposed to be on the bed, but just don't mind that. So just panning around. It's kind of how the room looks like. We got that going there. Bare wall there, which I might add something some point, but I really like it actually. The little lamp and the star there matches the room. So yeah, we still have to paint the ceiling. It'll be pretty much done. But yeah, just a little overview of how the room looks like now. Then I've left like a pretty big cliffhanger of how everything looked at the end. But it took a while, but it was pretty good. I really like the room. Here's a kitty update for you all. This is how Tom Tom is. He's doing very great. He's getting bigger by the day. Oh, you're so cute. Oh my god, he's just adorable, y'all. Yeah, say hi. Okay, but anyway, y'all, so that's gonna be pretty much it. I'm just gonna give a quick overview. I'm gonna try my very best to like vlog, obviously record videos, because I really love making videos, and I have some more motivation now that I have a lot more time to edit my videos. I'm gonna try my very best. No promises, but like I said, I'm gonna try my very best. And kitty, oh my god, I can't stop petting him. So yeah, it's the holiday season. There's exactly 4 more days until Christmas, so why not? And today's the 21st, which we will be getting a Christmas star or something like that. I know quite a few things about this whole 21st thing, but not as much. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna do a little more research, but something about the Christmas star, planets aligning. Oh god, I forgot which ones though. But yeah, and it's already dark. It got dark at 4:15. That's crazy to me. Oh god. So yeah, I'm gonna try my very best to record. We're having a lot of plans for Christmas, New Year's. I should be having, I think, my brother and his family, my niece and nephew, which my niece has a YouTube channel. I've linked it before. They should be coming from California to stay with us, for New Year's, so it'll be fun. So we'll just have family over here and for Christmas and New Year's, and tomorrow I should be going to Target well, hopefully if it's not too cold, but we're probably going to go to Target either tomorrow or Wednesday to get some Christmas presents. I'll be inviting Jordan over later in the week, probably after Christmas, I think. Yeah, maybe like in the weekend, but something like that. So yeah, it's just gonna be, I'm gonna try to vlog as much as I can. Maybe I'll vlog Target tomorrow. It depends on if we end up going, or I might just vlog in general. We'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you all enjoyed, and it's probably pretty boring just me talking, and not a lot of, I can't talk. I know a lot of people don't really like talking videos, or maybe they do. I don't really fully know. I personally love talking videos. If it's something that I really enjoy listening to, or just vloggers talk a lot, I really love that kind of stuff. But if you don't, I'm sorry if you don't like it. You have free choice to not watch this. would not be offended. But I mainly record things like this. I know I have a lot of family members and friends watching me that are far away nowadays, either afar or just we can't really get to them. One of my family members is in Florida. That it would be great if she just watches updates and stuff like that. So that's another main thing why I record a lot of updates and why I've talked so much. Again, if you don't enjoy it, that's okay. You have the whole right to. That's just something that I've enjoyed and I'm posting, but I promise also it's going to be a lot more interestingly active with vlogs. This is just a major update video of what's been happening and because I feel like I've left you all with a very big cliffhanger of what was even happening. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I will see you soon in my next video. And remember to stay safe, stay strong, and stay smart. Bye!